Marc is really, really tough mentally, physically. He works just so hard on the field, always shows up with a great attitude, willing to learn, willing to work.
I give some of my wrestlers nicknames, and nickname very early on for Marc was Lunchbox, because he kind of does a workman's blue collar type approach toward the sport.
I can't imagine a life without sports, and some people can't play because they don't have what you have.
As a parent, I was first just initially happy that Marc found a way to donate all the sports equipment that we had in our basement. We had a lot of cleats from him and his older brother that they had outgrown, and they were still in good condition.
We started just going to a couple games, tryouts, but then it eventually grew into we set up permanent donation bins. And then we moved on to major tournaments like the Newtown Rooster Rumble and other tournaments for lacrosse and soccer in the spring. But the problem was we didn't really have anywhere to donate them and have them majorly distributed. But luckily my brother goes to college in Baltimore, and we were there and we saw an organization called Level the Playing Fields.
Leveling the Playing Field is a nonprofit organization that are just not about cleats. They collect and distribute all kinds of different sports equipment to programs, program directors, communities in need, kids that want to try new sports, community centers that want to start up programs and teams, and it just makes the opportunity to be part of a team and to play a sport more accessible for kids, all up and down the Eastern Coast. The first trip down to Baltimore, we brought about 60 pairs of cleats, and we sat Marc down in our basement and surrounded him with the cleats and took a picture. And then, we did it again the second time, and this time we realized that we had a really big haul of cleats. And it's amazing to look back on how proud he was of that first collection of 60, and then to see just the enormity of all those cleats spread out in this last trip of 237.
For wherever kids are growing up and whatever they're doing, the cost of everything, let alone youth sports and youth equipment, has skyrocketed so much. So for someone to kind of think about doing this and then take those steps to really do it, it makes a huge difference.
The warehouse where they collect all the donations is absolutely amazing. Just the organization of all the different sports and all their different aisles. It's a Home Depot size warehouse full of everything from equestrian equipment,
golf,
baseball equipment,
wrestling,
football pads,
lacrosse.
Anything you can think of.
It just speaks volumes to who he is as a person, as a young student athlete. I think it's great, not only for him, but for our program, because he's a great example of giving back and really just exemplifies what it means to be a student athlete.
It's just been really exciting to see how his project has taken off and the level of commitment he's shown through the project.
My goal is to donate 1,000 cleats by senior year.
It allows our younger group and the future lacrosse players within our community to kind of see what he's doing, hopefully inspire them to also get out in the community, make a change, and be a positive impact.
And then hopefully after that I can pass it on to a lower classman. They can really continue it.
The community's been really fantastic. People are really willing to donate, and it's great to also see younger kids willing to help him out when they realize what their shoes can do for somebody else.
It feels really good to provide someone an opportunity to do something.